X-Men 97. No, I don't mean the cartoon X-Men 97. I mean X-Men issue 97. If you enjoy X-Men, these classic issues, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. I cover a lot of great classic comics on this channel, and we do a lot of awesome live streams. Okay. X-Men, the all new, all different. Brother versus brother. Let me tell you something, brother. Oh my gosh. Imagine having this nightmare. Look, even, you know what? Professor X's nightmares are like better than anything in the movies. So Professor X is having a nightmare of space battles, and look at how great this is. Is this Dave Cockrum? Who is this again? Dave Cockrum, baby. And Chris Claremont, of course, you guys know that. Oh yeah, look at this page. Oh my goodness. This is when comics were friggin' exciting. That's when they were exciting. So he wakes up. I like how they draw. You've got the bar, like Dave's got the bar here, so he actually lifts himself out. Very good details in this comic. I appreciate that kind of detail. Here's Moira McTaggart giving him his breakfast and whatnot. He's got his nice smoking jacket on. Yeah, that's Professor X right there. Havoc and Polaris are just hanging out, having a great time. Everything's going to work out perfectly in this issue with them. There's not going to be any problems at all, except for, oh shit, she just got nailed. Look, they were happy. What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 panels of happiness. And then she just got nailed. Who is that guy? Who's that in the shadows? I don't know. We'll find out. Here comes Cowboy Havoc, and Polaris just nailed him. Dude, what the heck? In the gut, man, right in the gut. What the hell? Meantime, they're seeing Professor X off to the airport. I'm going to the Bahamas. No, I don't know. So he's going on vacation. There's all your Storms people, and they're like, "Ooh, look at the legs on that. Oh, nice legs on that lady." So then all of a sudden, Havoc shows up in costume with Polaris in a different kind of costume, not her green costume. That is her kind of her famous one. And Jean Grey just got nailed. That's not gonna play. Scotty don't play that. Here he comes in, and all of a sudden, you got the friggin' Jet getting nailed here. Nightcrawler. So Nightcrawler has that technology where he can appear. Think of it, it's like a holographic technology. He can appear differently, so he turns that off. Colossus rips his civilian clothes, and now we're ready for the big fight. And I love the colors here and the art. The inking is definitely like heavier and like feels like it's bold. These are these remastered versions. So, and do I have this issue? No, I don't have this issue in real life, like a physical copy. So I'm not sure. I don't have anything to compare with, but pretty awesome. And it's Eric the Red. You know why he's not called Eric the Green? Because he's wearing red? No. Anyways, Eric the Red, who's an awesome character. Have they made this guy into a Marvel Legends? I feel like that would be a really cool figure. So he just shows up and beats the shit out of all these guys. Now we're going to get Polaris versus Storm. Very cool. This is a very cool matchup, actually. Magnetism, and she's got her storm powers. Storm gets her black outfit. I do like the black outfit. I kind of like the white outfit. I know people are kind of like mixed on that. Make sure I do a poll one time, white or black outfit on Storm. I like the white goes with her hair, but this is the classic Storm that people are love, and they're very used to it. This is my favorite Cyclops costume. If we have to talk about that, Havoc and Cyclops, they technically can't really hurt each other, or I'm not sure if that was retcon later. Please let me know in the comments if you know. But they're supposed to not be able to hurt each other with their different force attacks. But Havoc and Polaris are being under the control of Eric the Red. They sort of have their senses because Havoc is trying to protect Polaris, and he doesn't want her to get hurt or killed. But he's also saying, "Oh, Scott, I don't want to hurt you, but I'm sort of like involuntarily like attacking here." Great part. And then we've got 2 actual attacks happening. So we have 3 simultaneous things going on. We have the 2 brothers, we got Polaris and Storm, and then we've got Nightcrawler and Colossus versus Eric, and just kind of fisticuffs. This is what X-Men was friggin' all about, people. Why do you think X-Men and Spider-Man top selling books ever? Well, that's because it was massive action and a lot of intrigue. Look at this. Boom. The Colossus got thrown into a goddamn wheel. How do you like that shit? This plane got nailed. Dude, that's a lot of damage, by the way. I love that Colossus threw the wheel at Eric the Red. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right now. Meanwhile, upstairs in the sky, massive battle going on. Storm powered her to death. Well, to death, not to death. Sorry. Lorna! Big, huge dynamic. Oh, run to her. I gotta get my girlfriend. Whoosh. Comes Eric the Red. Guys, we're taking off. We got to get the hell out of here. We're going to come back and do some damage later. I love Wolverine. So Wolverine shows up. This is great. So Wolverine and Cyclops, who are my two favorite X-Men characters, two favorite mutants, they're always butting heads, and I always thought that was kind of fun. And Cyclops is my favorite. If I have to pick between them, Cyclops is my favorite. But I love Wolverine. Wolverine says, "Take your shot." Now he's saying he could kill him, but I thought that they said that the blast couldn't hurt each other. So please give me a correct fact check me on that one. If you can in the comments. Wolverine said, "What are you doing? Take your shot." And then he just hits him in the head. He's like, "Get out of here." And then the return of the Sentinels, enough said. So that'll be in, of course, issue 98, which we're not going to do on this video, but we are going to return to do that on another video because I love the X-Men. We're doing these classic X-Men comics. Please check out the playlist for X-Men. There's tons of shit on there. We're going to try to be more regular now. Hopefully every Wednesday I could drop an X-Men video in order. There will be other mutant-related things. I've been doing some Excalibur stuff. I've been doing like, X-Force and whatever. So those kinds of things will, Executioner Song, those will appear as separate videos. They won't be part of the Wednesday lineup. So I'm hoping to do a continuous Wednesday drop videos on X-Men. So please subscribe and hit the notification bell. I'd really appreciate it. That's it for this one. I'll catch you on the next video.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.